Tom Hanks has run up against his biggest challenge yet, the Vatican. We went to Rome to get the latest on the dispute over his latest film, Angels and Demons. Here's CBS News correspondent Alan Pizzi.
Fans of the book Angels and Demons keep streaming into the churches in Rome where the plot unfolds.
First, altar of signs.
But the film crew turning it into a movie has been banned from them and any other church property. The plot is not overly anti-church, but some of the most graphic scenes are not something with which the church wants to be associated.
I mean, it's kind of hard to get permission to film two murders, especially when the two victims are cardinals, and one dies by having earth stuffed in his mouth. Another one is set on fire, hanging above the altar with the sanctuary lamps.
That takes place here in the Church of Santa Maria della Vittoria, which the book puts in the wrong piazza, one of a string of glaring errors. The novel has the sculptures on one of Rome's most famous fountains, the Four Rivers in Piazza Navona, representing Europe. In fact, they denote the Danube in Europe, the Nile in Africa, the Ganges in Asia, and the Plate in South America.
Symbols are a language. Dear God.
But it is the book and movie of the Da Vinci Code, rather than errors in Angels and Demons, that seems to be the unforgivable sin. A Vatican spokesman said that author Dan Brown had, quote, turned the Gospels upside down to poison the faith, and that it was unacceptable to turn churches into sets for what he called mendacious films. Nonetheless, this guide says he takes at least 100 tourists a week on an Angels and Demons tour, and no one objects.
You never get a priest coming up and yelling at you, get out, you heretics. Sometimes they might be a little bit edgy because they know it's Angels and Demons, but at the same time I think they're aware that it's a work of fiction and it's bringing people into their churches.
And it's a fair bet that those who see them in the movies won't know they aren't looking at the real churches, whether the Vatican likes it or not. Alan Pizzi, CBS News, Rome.